Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We will go ahead with our next session. We're gonna have to manage the time in between now and ensure we get back to the scheduled timings. So next we have here is AMEL success stories, and I will again have my co-host and event speaker Vanessa to come on this session. We also have Benjamin Imbenzi, and Benjamin will basically be giving us an inspiring story of his journey in the aviation career. So because I know that might really take long, I'll give Vanessa the time very fast to finish first, then I'll bring in Benjamin. So Vanessa, please go.
Thank you. So I'm on here to talk a little bit about my non-conventional path and how I used my A&P license. I am currently not practicing on aircraft. I said turning wrenches, maneno ya chuma nimewacha sasa. I am done with it. I did it for about 3.5 years. In GA and in commercial aviation. And yeah, that was the end of that. So what I did is once I decided that I didn't want to work within the hangar space anymore, I looked at very many different aspects. I thought I wanted to join because my degree had a focus on accident investigation. So I did safety. My degree was aviation maintenance science with a concentration in aviation safety and particularly aircraft accident investigation. Then when I realized what it would take to be an NTSB investigator, I decided that's not the lifestyle that I wanted. I know millennials and how we like lifestyle. So I decided NTSB investigating was not for me. And the next option that I pursued was mechanical engineering. But because of the scope of mechanical engineering and what it didn't really strike a chord with me at the point in time that I started to do my mechanical engineering training. So I put that on pause and I went on ahead and decided to do analytics. So I got exposure into what the MSG3 process is. And for anyone who's within the aviation industry might be familiar with what the MSG3 process is and the reliability analytics. So based off of that exposure to MSG3 analysis, I decided data is where I really wanted to be, and data is my passion. It has become my passion. And combining data and my A&P license and understanding of the aircraft has been fundamental in what my current role is. So my current role, I am an associate staff engineer at the Airline Pilots Association in the US. And what we do here is we try to look at the engineering and safety aspect, but in taking into consideration how it affects pilots and how it affects their operations, but think safety largely. So my specific scope right now within the company is I deal with AI, and as AI is emerging, how we're going to incorporate it into the cockpit, how we're going to incorporate it into aviation at large. So how can we use it within the maintenance field? But my scope is specifically within the cockpit. And data analytics, how we're going to use it for the SIS program. This is essentially this huge program where we're collecting all this data and analysis, and how do we manage those insights that we're getting from all this data collection to assist us to better manage the collective airspace and to enhance safety. So there are certain things that when you have the maintenance background, you bring an incredible amount of value to the discussion and a different level of understanding that pilots or perhaps aerospace engineers don't necessarily have to the discussion. And it has spurred me onto this field of data analytics, safety analytics, AI incorporation, and now sustainable aviation with regard to contrails, with regard to sustainable aviation fuels, but largely it's spurred on from me combining data analytics and my A&P licenses. So you don't have to stick to one path when it comes to using your mechanics training or your engineering training. You can implement it in very many different ways, and combining analytics for me was just the one path that I decided I really enjoy. And data isn't going anywhere, it's just becoming bigger and more pervasive within the industry, and that's where I found my niche, and I think I'm thriving within this niche of data analytics and aviation maintenance science. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer or help. Thank you.
Thanks, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was really inspiring. Senior Benjamin Imbenzi, please just come in. And dear delegates, I'm seeing your questions. I will be able to sum up at some point. Please, Ben, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and fellow aviation professionals, it is a great honor to address you today. My name is Benjamin Anami Imbenzi, and I currently serve as the head of base and line maintenance at Avionicare East Africa Limited, an industry-leading avionics aircraft maintenance organization based at Wilson Airport in Nairobi, Kenya. Today, I would like to share with you the journey that has shaped my career from my early days in the Kenya Air Force to my current role at Avionicare, which is a span of 45 years, and discuss the exciting developments we are driving in the East African aviation market. My career journey. My journey in aviation began in 1979 after completing my 2-year apprenticeship course at the #1 School of Technical Training, Royal Air Force Halton in the United Kingdom, where I had been sponsored by the Kenya Air Force for about 2.5 years. For 3 years, from 1979 to 1982, I honed my technical skills and developed a strong foundation in aircraft maintenance, working on various military aircraft. After my short stint at the Kenya Air Force, I joined General Aviation and worked for Caspia Maintenance at Wilson Airport until I qualified for my initial aircraft maintenance license without type rating in 1984. This experience not only ingrained in me a commitment to precision and discipline, but also sparked a lifelong passion for aviation. In 1986, I transitioned to Kenya Airways, where I took on the role of aircraft engineer. For over 2 decades, until 2007, I was deeply involved in maintaining and ensuring the airworthiness of the airline's fleet, which comprised of the Fokker 50, Airbus A310, all 737 series, Boeing 757, Boeing 767, and the 777. My work at Kenya Airways allowed me to gain invaluable experience with a wide range of big commercial aircraft, further enhancing my technical expertise and broadening my understanding of the aviation industry. During my stint at Kenya Airways, I was able to convert my Kenyan licenses to UKCA AMEL and eventually converting to EASA Part 66 B2 license without limitations. Seeking new challenges and broader horizons, I joined Emirates Airlines in 2007 as an aircraft engineer. This role provided me with the opportunity to work on some of the world's most advanced aircraft, which comprise of the Airbus A330, A340, Boeing 777, and the massive A380 Super Jumbo, which enabled me gain experience and operate in one of the most dynamic aviation markets globally. Over the course of nearly a decade, I played a key role in maintaining Emirates' fleet, ensuring that every aircraft met the highest standards of safety and performance. In 2016, I was entrusted with an additional responsibility at Emirates Airlines as a practical assessor. In this capacity, I was responsible for assessing and validating the skills of maintenance engineers ensuring that only those who met the rigorous standards were certified to work on the airline's fleet. This role required not just technical expertise, but also a deep understanding of the regulatory requirements and a commitment to upholding the highest standards of safety and quality. In 2021, after a successful tenure at Emirates, I returned to Kenya and later on in 2022, joined the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, KC, as a designated examiner. In this role, I have been tasked with overseeing the certification and evaluation of aviation professionals, ensuring that they meet both national and international standards. My work at KCA has allowed me to contribute directly to the safety and integrity of Kenya's aviation industry. Current role and achievements. Today, as the head of base and line maintenance at Avionicare East Africa Limited, I lead a team of skilled professionals who specialize in avionics maintenance. Besides general aviation aircraft, we also support airlines. Avionicare has established itself as a leader in this field, not only in Kenya, but across the region. One of our key differentiators is our expertise in digital flight data and cockpit voice recorder readouts and analysis, a critical service that enhances safety and provides invaluable insights for operators. Avionicare is also among the best AMOs in Kenya certified to perform both scheduled and unscheduled avionics maintenance, which is a significant accomplishment that underscores our commitment to excellence. We take pride in offering specialist services that few others can match, ensuring that our clients receive the highest standards of care and attention. Expanding horizons. As part of our growth strategy, we have expanded our operations by establishing a maintenance base in Uganda, positioning Avionicare to capture the growing East African aviation market, including countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo, that is the DRC. This expansion is a testament to our vision of becoming a leading player in the region and our commitment to bringing world-class avionics maintenance services closer to our clients. In conclusion, my career in aviation has been a journey of continuous learning, adaptation, and growth. From my early days in the Kenya Air Force to my current role at Avionicare East Africa Limited, I have always strived to uphold the highest standards of safety, quality, and professionalism. I'm excited about the future of Avionicare East Africa Limited and our role in shaping the aviation landscape in East Africa, in particular to the young people we mentored and continue to mentor. Thank you all for your attention, and I look forward to engaging with you during this event. Together, we can continue to advance the aviation industry and achieve new heights of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request taxi?
Permission granted, taxi out. Thank you so much, Ben. Really appreciate, so inspiring. I will be bringing back Maureen to co-host on the next session. I just want to take some time to go through the questions. Please just note, if your question is not addressed now, we will pack them and share answers with you through our other outlet channels. Our communication channels are out there. Please follow us on our social media pages. All this information will be posted out there and you're able to get the answers. Next, we are going to go into, and Maureen will be coming in for this particular session. We're going to go into technology showcase where we will have Professor Samia coming in. I'm sure very many people are waiting to hear from Prof. Please, Maureen, if you are live, please carry on.